My name is Josh Lanum, and this is my business communications consulting project final. Hope you enjoy. So, I'm sure all of us have decided where to eat, um, going out with the family based on reviews, online reviews. There's no doubt about it in this day and age that online reviews are super important to success of a company, and that's really what we focus on in the area of food. We focus on restaurant reviews and we try and help and um, review quality of service and identify areas of growth that we think the company could exponentially increase profits, sales, everything on. So at Table Talk, our goal is simple. We want to help restaurants turn customer feedback into real improvements that really just drive success forward for the company. Um, we really focus on analyzing performance, customer reviews, quality, and as I said, identify areas of growth. So a little more about us personally as a company. A couple facts about us. Our hiring process, we make a thorough background check um, for any possible future employee. We also do training to make sure that the service is professional and comfortable for the employee or the future employee. So we also really value long-lasting success. We want people who want to be with us for a while, um, and especially clients. All of our past clients are still in business with us, and we're all thriving together and making improvements. And business is great with them. Um, we were kind of founded on some simple ideas that better conversations lead to better business outcomes. So we really focus on that, and I feel like it helps our company move forward and move up in the economic ladder. So our vision as a company is to build stronger workplaces where you feel heard and your voice matters. And we also believe that collaboration drives success. Um, we also believe that putting thoughts and values, the thoughts and values of customers is number one important for us. Putting the customer before us. So that is also our main goal. So a little bit more about myself personally. I'm a current student athlete at the University of West Georgia. I'm a pitcher studying marketing and business at Richards College of Business at the University of West Georgia. Beautiful campus. I've got some business experience in the restaurant area, working with catering companies. Past 2 years over the summers as a summer job, so this is a bit familiar. And my title is I'm the head consultant at Table Talk Consulting. So the restaurant I'm going to be focusing on is a local restaurant named Chips Burger Bar. They were established in 2022, so they're a fairly new establishment, located in Carrollton, Georgia, right maybe 5 minutes from the school. They have American cuisine, which is burgers, fries, anything you could think of like that. And the atmosphere is just great. So going into some of the strengths and the weaknesses, the clear strengths is I'd say the consistency of the food quality. The reviews are consistent with food quality, good food quality, um, and they're also consistent with cleanliness, which is super important. Being a clean restaurant, I'd say that's the most important thing as a restaurant to be clean is to be clean because nobody's going to eat there if it doesn't look clean. And another great review that there were a lot of was service. The service there is great, very accommodating. I can personally say that that's true. Um, and some of the weaknesses that we found in some of the customer reviews and personal experiences are, I'd say competition. Irish Red Pub is probably a big competitor for them being right across the street and having some of the same food um, with a great environment as well. So that's a tough competitor to have right next to you. I'd say the building may be a weakness. As an example for the competition, Irish Bread Pub has a nicer building and nicer space inside, I'd say, than Chips does. So I'd say they need to make some improvements in that area. And the size is also, I'd say, a weakness. It's rather small inside, feels a bit cramped, even though that when the atmosphere gets there's more people there, it definitely feels a little bit cramped. So, so some of our recommendations as a company, um, uh, kind of opportunity and threat. So our opportunity that we saw would maybe be extend the hours first off. Obviously, you can't just renovate the entire building with no capital. So I'd say extend the hours would be the first thing I do because they do have limited hours on certain days. And I'd also say maybe hire some more staff because even though that may be requiring you to pay people more money, I think in the long run it would generate you a lot more money and better. It would also give you better service reviews, even though they are good. It would be great after that. So some of the threats I'd say, waiting times may cause people to go across the street to Irish Red Pub because I have heard there are some waiting times and increasing competition. Obviously, Irish Red Pub, like I've been focusing on, is right across the street, and they have been experiencing some growth. I'd say they've done some renovations recently, and that just keeps rising the level of competition for Chip's Burger Bar. Well, on this SWOT analysis chart, I put a little more information just so we could have a couple more things to think about as far as Chip's Burger Bar. So, some of the strengths, I listed some different ones. The food quality is really good. Clean kitchen, location downtown, great. Some of the weaknesses, the organization of the menu is a bit confusing if you haven't been there. Sometimes the food comes out cold. I have heard from the reviews, so that is a negative and that needs to be fixed. And that is also a service issue. I'd say having not as many people on staff, that that's the problem. Some of the opportunities I see, you could market online. You could make checkups on the food so it doesn't get cold, and you could also find ways to improve the food taste as well. Uh, that would increase the flow of traffic in there. Some of the threats, there are a lot of American restaurants out there, so that is a lot of competition for you. There is outdoor service. There's not outdoor service there, so that is a negative. And yes, we will move on to our giveaway. So, our giveaway, if you sign up for a consulting appointment on or for your restaurant, personal restaurant, company restaurant, um, we will throw in a Table Talk consulting tote bag for you. So it's great. It looks great on you. Put anything in there, all the essentials. Laptops fit in there great. Keeps it cool. Lunch in there, great. Take it to the beach, great. So just a little recap on what we do. We focus on customer feedback, and we help uh, restaurants with that customer feedback to grow their company. So customer feedback is extremely important, especially in the digital age. Everybody looking online to seeing where they want to go eat or what they want to do and everything like that. And you always have to improve, continuous improvement and adaptation. You have to continue to improve and adapt to your environment. And I listed our contact info here if you would like to contact us. There's our phone number, email, and website. Thank you to coming for my table talk. Um, I would love to hear how you guys enjoyed the presentation. Thank you. Have a great day.